And boom, monkeys, we are live. Welcome back to the Crypto Boogie channel. I am glad to be back on this. What are we today? Tuesday? Let me check the date. I think we're Tuesday, dog. I'm all over the place on this glorious Tuesday, man. Market updates. Exciting news, by the way, man. Shout out to Richard Hart, bro. He did post that he may be, he stated that he would be posting a new video soon. I'm assuming it's going to be pre recorded because the guy does not want to give away his location or what he looks like right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the first moon ganger in the chat, Mr. Black Label Expat, dropping that frag alpha. Got a change to try. Got a change to try Dior Sauvage in the store. I don't think it's for me. It made me smell old. I agree with you, man. I'm not a big fan of Dior Sauvage either, bro. I am not a fan at all, bro. But I've said this story multiple times, man. Even though I am not a fan of that fucking fragrance, bro, it just, dude, you get compliments with it, bro. But I get what you mean, dude. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Like I said, I would much rather rock Blue the Chanel, bro, than freaking doggone Dior Sauvage, homie. Yeah, hell yeah, man. 110%, dude. I'm not a fan of Dior Sauvage. Now, I do got to give shout out to their one model. I think it's called Dior Sauvage Elixir, man. That one's really nice, bro. But, dude, that is a nighttime fragrance, bro. Don't do more than 2 sprays. That motherfucker is strong, bro. And I got some fire-ass fragrances for you guys today, man. And I've also got a little tool here that I like to freaking rock. Shout out to my other moon ganger here, man, Mr. Crypto Crossfire. Now I want to smell it. I'm sure it's just an acquired smell. I don't know. Still got to check it out. Let's boogie. Hey, man, thanks, dog. Shout out to you, man, for being here in the chat. Second place, we got Fallout Zone. Yo, what's going on, amigo? What's going on, man? Fallout, how's it going, man? How's it going on your end of the freaking world? I think Charlie's still going live right now, if anything, bro. So shout out to Charlie, man. Freaking Charlie dropping that TA alpha, bro. There's a couple of anomalies within the 60-day cycle that I am noticing. Now, let's see which way it pans out. Last time I talked to you cats, I think I had mentioned that one of my theories was that we would end up dipping at the FOMC meeting, which is tomorrow, bro, in the afternoon. I think about 11, 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Central, 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, give or take, bro, is when he should be going live and announcing that he's not going to give us any rate cuts. But I did want to mention this, bro, and I don't think anybody's talked about it yet. Let me pull up my FOMC watch tool, and I want to show something interesting to you cats, bro. Kind of disappointed, man. Fucking kicking the balls, believe it or not, dog. So here we go, man. This is the FOMC watch tool. Now, why am I showing you this? I know I've always shown you this, bro. That's May 7th tomorrow, bro. We should be getting a freaking no rate cuts tomorrow. And then I had mentioned this before, time and time again, that we should be getting rate cuts in June, right? And it had showed that. But look at this shit. Man, have the stats changed, bro. There's a 65% chance we're not going to get a rate cut in June now, bro, which is a Mickey Mouse bullshit if we don't end up getting a rate cut, bro, because I think it's time for Bitcoin to start running on quantitative easing instead of quantitative tightening, bro. Currently, we're at 65.6 for June, bro. So the next time we may end up getting a rate cut is July 30th, bro, at a 54% chance. Now, if you look at the date, July 30th, that's basically August 1st, man. Fucking Jerome Powell playing some games, son. But I am hoping that this is subject to change. Of course, it always is, man. I'm hoping that this does fucking change. We did get strong fucking job numbers, if anything, bro. And I'm hoping this pumps up a little bit more, man. Jerome Powell's playing some games, bro. And maybe Trump should replace his ass, bro. Because this is crazy, man. If Joe Biden could get a fucking rate cut, bro, I think he was at 3.7, bro, or some shit like that, bro. And he ended up getting a fucking rate cut, dude, of 50 basis points or something like that, dude. If I remember correctly, quote me, I'm not 110% sure on that, but I remember that he gave Joe Biden a 50 basis point rate cut, bro, when we were way above the inflation rate we're at now, bro. So that's some bad news on that end, bro. That is some bad news on that end, bro, which I am not happy about because I want to see BTC run on some fucking quantitative fucking easing, not quantitative tightening, bro. For the most part, BTC's been doing pretty damn well with quantitative tightening, bro. Imagine what it'll do with quantitative easing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I agree. Fed is dragging their heels, bro. And Fed cutting will probably give us some nice discounts, though. But yeah, ready for some cuts. Dude, I agree with you. Man. But now take into account, though, bro, that of course, cycles tend to change. They always change, bro. They're always subject to change, bro. And I'm expecting Bitcoin cycle to eventually change as well. Eventually, it's going to change from 4-year cycles, maybe to 5-year cycles, or so on and so forth, bro. We don't know we don't know if we're running into, sorry, I got a little bit of debris here, man. I'll fix that later, bro. Well, with that said, we don't know if we're going to run into a 5-year cycle this time, bro. And usually for the most part, let's say we start pumping up pretty hard into November. Dude, I'm selling the majority of my bags. And we end up pumping all the way up into November, bro. And I'm keeping maybe 10%, 20% of my moon bag, just in case if we run up a little bit more, if we do run into a higher cycle. But think about it this way, man. Let's say we start pumping. Let's say we do a moderate pump on our altcoins, give or take, man, around November. And we're like, that's it, boys. The end of the 60-day. It's the end of the 4-year cycle, bro. We're fixing to go into the bear market. And then you just hold on to 20%. You dump your coins, bro. You run into into year number 5, which is 2026, and you see that the Bitcoin cycle continues to pump. Hence, the cycle has changed into 5-year cycles, man. That would be a kick in the ball, son. Hence why I want fucking Jerome Powell to cut right now, man. Of course, it's not up to me. Boogie doesn't dictate this thing, bro. This is up to the Federal Reserve and shit like that. Hopefully, Trump can fucking put his foot down on that. But from what I've read and from what I understand, he really can't do anything about it, man, from what I've read. But then again, he may not have direct power, bro. He may not have direct power to dump on fucking or to get rid of fucking Jerome Powell. But believe me, dog, when the most powerful man in the world, bro, is asking for you to leave, bro, that is pressure on your back. I don't give a shit how seasoned you are, dude. You know what I'm saying? And as much political power as the president does have, bro, and as much support he does have, bro, from the American people, and within the crypto market and people within freaking Wall Street and shit like that. Well, he's more about Main Street, but nevertheless, people in Wall Street, I'm sure they would love their fucking backs to pump as well. You know what I'm saying? I think I would put pressure on Jerome Powell. You know what, man? I better freaking leave, dude. I mean, I don't want this kind of pressure, bro. How old is Jerome Powell, man? He's probably in the 70s, give or take, I think, man, or late 60s. So, yeah, man. Shout out to you, Alex P, man. Hey, I'm glad you're here, amigo. I'm glad you're here, bro. Black Label Expat. Do you think the 60-day cycle would change to 80-day or something else? Eventually it will. Eventually it will end up changing to an 80-day cycle or a 70-day cycle or something of that nature. It has to, bro. It has to. It's always changed. I remember, this is before my time, before I even learned technical analysis. Charlie was telling me that Bitcoin actually used to run on 40-day cycles, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, can it change? Absolutely. I think so. 110%. I think so, man. I got 2 fragrances for you cats. May as well give you a treat right now. Okay, this one is a powerhouse, bro. It smells really nice, but it is a powerhouse. And dog, it is expensive, son. And it's only 50 mLs, bro. But I know you cats love your fragrances. Now, this is a niche fragrance, bro. And it's great for cold weather environments, dude. I would argue, man, that 1 or 2 sprays, bro, maybe 1, dude, would be more than enough. And then it's Orto Parisi, man. And the name of it is Mega Mare. As in, let me type it in for you guys. Mega Mare, bro. This sucker smells very oceanic. And it's an amazing scent, bro. But, dude, it is fucking strong, bro. It's probably the strongest fucking fresh fragrance I've ever rocked, bro. Hands down. This shit is powerful, son. Very powerful. Beast mode, bro. And it's only 50 mLs. And you can see I've only used like a tiny amount, bro, because, dude, you don't need a lot with this one. It is very, very powerful, bro. Again, like the alpha I gave you cats last time, man, make sure you guys put it on 1 or 2 hours before you guys go to work or before you go out on your date, man. Dude, this is something you definitely want to rock at the beach, bro. This shit is powerful, bro. Now, question is, I wonder if you get into the beach water, bro, will this sucker fucking wipe off? I don't know, man, because this motherfucker's powerful, bro. Name of the company is Orto Parisi. Orto Parisi. Let me see if I can write it down for you cats. It is not a cheap fragrance, by the way, cats. It is definitely not a cheap fragrance. It is definitely one of the niche fragrances out there. Badass thing about it, man, if you live in a bigger city, bro, like Miami, which is a community that can get very warm, because I imagine the humidity there is pretty strong. I've only been there like once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this is one of the fragrances to rock there, bro. Orto Parisi Mega Mare, bro. This motherfucker is powerful, bro. It is motherfucking powerful. I got another fragrance for you cats later on the stream. This is what the box looks like, man. It looks like a pretty cheapo box, bro. But trust me, dude, this shit's fire, bro. You guys definitely like this shit. Orto Parisi. But it is strong. It is strong, I'll tell you that. Next one I got is going to be fucking fire. Let us move forward to the memes, monkey. Let us move forward to the freaking memes. See what we got here, son. Vamos a ver. These memes are fucking fire, bro. These are fucking fire, man. Here we go. Give me a second, cats. Give me un segundo. Okay, estamos listos. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, son. All right. First meme of the day, bro. Let's go with this one. This is from Skype Corp Home Video, bro. Here we go.
Have sex?
I figured you'd say that, so I came prepared.
You brought a condom?
No, silly.
Nick. Kind of kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. Premarital sex is a sin. Have fun rotting in hell, Beth.
Nick! Nick! No! Wait! Nick, please! No!
And make sure you monkeys remember that, man. Virginity is cool, dog. Oh, yeah, senora. All right, man, this one. Let's go on to this one, bro. This one made me fucking LOL, bro. Now, this is an oldie, but nevertheless, bro, it is still fucking entertaining.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now, you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you, but no. Have a good day. Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam. Order now and save $10 with a low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered this Sunday night.
Listen,
WWE Super Slam.
Hey, sir,
Taking
you
on
can't quit
Sheamus,
calling my house.
The Undertaker,
Quit calling me.
CM Punk, and even Triple H and the Big Show in a spit-swapping makeout match.
Holy
WWE
hell.
Super
Listen,
Slam.
hello? Hello? Can you stop screaming in your little sirens and whatever that is? Can you knock it off for 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my fucking house. I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling f***s again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh, my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses this
Are you
weekend.
kidding me right now? Are you?
That is epic, dog. I know it's an oldie, cats, but I couldn't help it, bro. I couldn't help it, man. That's one of the classics, bro. All right, in other news, man. Before we move forward, DCC posted this, bro. Freaking the Eye of Moloch. He posted this over here, man. And then Richard Hart. Should I record a video right now, man? So, hey, man, stand by, bro. We could have some RH freaking inbound, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I don't think this cat's gonna end up going live. I think it will be pre-recorded or something like that. Or if he does go live, man, he will not be showing his face. Of course, he doesn't want to show what he looks like. Maybe shave his head or something like that. He doesn't want to get arrested, bro. I mean, of course. And majority of freaking crypto YouTubers would love, bro, to see RH fucking arrested, bro. If anything. Do I think he's innocent? Absolutely, man. I just don't think that right now is a good time to have cuffs on him, if anything, dude. Of course, that would end up dumping the value of all the RH coins. But then again, he'll be what do you call that shit, bro? He'll probably get the charges dropped, if anything, dude, because I mean, they don't understand crypto, bro. And they ended up freaking charging him with some shit of tax evasion because he didn't want to participate in giving the Finnish government some of their fucking hex freaking doggone sacrifice and shit like that. So I think once they figure that out, charges will get dropped. I just don't think right now is a good time, homie. Yeah, man, bring it on. Freaking RH video, pump us up. I agree, 155%, monkeys, 155%. I got some more memes to you, monkeys, but let us move forward with Bitcoin. We'll integrate the memes in between fucking coins, bro. So let's see which way BTC is going, man. Shout out to motherfucking Charlie, son. Shout out to the cats at the DGen Roundtable as well, man. They're the ones that are mentioning this theory, bro, that maybe the 60-day cycle is over. Now, get this shit. Control Z. If you monkeys could see my screen here, let me go ahead and freaking take down my ugly face. Oops. I actually gave you more of my ugly face. BTC going up. And again, let me take down my ugly face, bro, so we can see the entire chart. Now, Bitcoin today, it is currently 8:42 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we did not make a new cycle high today, of course. I mean, there's still time to run because at 7 p.m. we did start a new cycle. We did end up starting a new day via UTC time. Cycle high is here on day 52, at least the way we're reading it right now, man. And that high is at approximately 97,938, bro. Now, you see this giant-ass red line here, man. That's because I was measuring the date of the FOMC meeting. It could be that we end up reversing, bro, end up dumping to the downside. Now, get this shit, monkeys. A lot of people are not noticing this. If we manage to get a wick up over here, bro, almost the same value of about 97,951, bro, and we end up dumping, guess what you get, man? You end up getting a little bit of a double top, homie, and a little bit of an M pattern, if anything. And you can see it right here where it's forming that daily M pattern. You know what I'm saying? If it does end up making a top here, and dude, that means we'll probably end up dumping down. I'm hoping that we do, bro, because like I stated before, man, I am ready to buy some freaking more altcoins, bro. A little bit more ETH, a little bit more Solana, maybe a little bit more fat token, if anything, dude. But that is still pending. Let's see what happens today with the FOMC meeting. Now, you do see this gray block I do have here. It says resistance on the daily, and that's to take into account this shoulder of candles, this shoulder of candles, and this shoulder of candles. So this range is anywhere from 97,394 all the way to about 98,404. And that's an area we do have to beat. And I think Bitcoin may end up having a hard time compromising that. But then again, man, Bitcoin, when it runs, bro, it runs freaking hard. And it ends up doing what it wants to do, regardless of how much resistance there is to the upside sometimes, bro. So if we turn on my EMA ribbon, you can see that there is fanning to the top side. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to run a little bit. Of course, that does not mean we can't get a dip, if anything. You know what I mean? Now, Bill Williams' alligator is also bullish. You can see that the alligator's got his mouth wide open along with the fractals. Last fractal we did end up getting was one to the upside and one to the downside. But nevertheless, we're above that red line, which usually indicates, man, that we got room to run. One of my favorite tools to use as well is the Bollinger Bands because it gives me a rough estimate as to how hard we can run. And you can see, man, that the next standard deviation we do have is at approximately here about 101,046. So Charlie did make this little argument today, and it makes sense. It could be that we are at about currently, let's just pull the sucker back. He did make this point, bro, that we could have finished our 60-day cycle here on day 56 with the wick we recently got on this day right there. and now we're starting to run it to the upside again. So you can make that argument, but usually you get a little bit more, it's a little bit more evident, man. And I would expect it to at least be lower, bro, than 91,734, unless we end up topping out and then coming back down. Then that would be something a little bit more different. Now, as per freaking doggone M2 money supply, you can see that we aren't doing the exact pattern you see here. Let me go pull this up for you cats so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. You can see that we had this little fucking double top pattern almost, and then we ended up dumping to the downside. And then before you know that, of course, this is a 110-day offset, man. Then we run to the upside, if anything, bro. Bitcoin, on the other hand, bro, is like, nah, I may not be doing that, bro. So if it does dump, it'll be in somewhat correlation to this, but it'll be, Bitcoin will be lagging compared to the M2 money supply if it does come out with that pattern. Charlie did mention as well that there is a possibility we could end up running into next week. So if we do end up going to day 65, you're talking about May 15th, bro. Now, if we still continue pumping, bro, and we haven't finished our 60-day cycle, bro, by May 15th, it may be that we're currently on day numero 30, if anything, with a cycle high of about day 25. That may be one of his, that's one of the predictions as to which way the 60-day cycle is running right now. Of course, nobody's set for sure because the 60-day cycle, of course, the data, you're not 110%, man, whenever it ends up freaking establishing its 60-day cycle low, because then it could end up dumping the next day, if anything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming that this is the probable scenario, not this one right here, the one I'm mentioning right now, but the possibility of going all the way into about May 15th, which would put us at approximately 65 days, dude. I think around that time frame, we could end up seeing a cycle low. If not, then the other theory would probably be true, that we're actually currently on day 25. We're actually currently on day 30, bro. And the cycle high was actually on day 25. Those are within the realm of possibilities as to which way we could be going, if anything, man. Let's see what the chats have to say. Pull our screen back here. Yeah, man. We'll probably be an audio recording, so he doesn't have to worry about being located. I agree 110%, man. John, I think I heard Charlie and Miguel talking about this, that John McAfee, he actually freaking did do some live streams, man, with Miguel and Charlie at the same time while he was wanted. Of course, somebody ended up seeing him at a bar or a liquor store, something like that, and they ended up snitching on him, bro. They found him. And I'm assuming Richard Hart doesn't want to dox himself as to what he looks like right now, if anything, bro. That would be what I'm surmising right now, bro. That's why Richard Hart probably doesn't want to show his face. And I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Art Suave Angelo, man. What's good, pimps? Jim scent of the night is layering your own cologne with Coconut Lagoon. Wow, man. That Coconut Lagoon sounds fucking dope, dog. That sounds gangster as fuck, bro. Art, if you're still here, man, drop that link for Coconut Lagoon, man. Who makes that one? I've never heard of that one, man. It sounds like straight up fucking niche fragrance, if anything, bro. Estamos. Don't tell me I didn't upload this shit. No hay pedo. No hay pedo, man. Let's see. All right. Moving forward to the next freaking token, of course, we do have to talk a little bit about Solana, man. Which way Solana could end up going, man. Almost like Solana. Let's see which way Sol is, bro. Motherfreaking Solana. Oops. Don't have it ready for you cats. Bear with me. Let me prep it for you monkeys. I swore I'd set it up already, but I will. We'll fix this shit. No problemo, son. All right. Now, Solana, on the other hand, bro, you could see that we did form a little bit of a bull flag here. Now it seems like we're starting to pump into the upside, going into this fair value gap from the range of approximately 149 to about 154. But let us take into account, man, which day of the 20-day cycle we're on, bro. Now, it may be that we finished our cycle here on day 15, which is a good probability that we did finish our cycle right there on day numero 15 with a cycle high of approximately day number 4. So let's put a 1-5 there. What the fuck happened? How come it didn't work, son? Pinche 15, bro. Boom. There you go. Day 15. That's within the realm of possibilities of the cycle high of about day 4, bro. Now, we could still continue dumping, bro. We still got room to run all the way into day 20, bro, which would make it about May 11th, if anything. Well, speaking of May, bro, how many cats got to see the Canelo fight, bro? The Canelo fight with doggone fucking Skull. How many cats got to see that shit? I was not happy with that fucking fight at all, bro. At all, homie. The day prior, man, Ryan Garcia got his ass kicked by Rolly, bro. And dude, like Ryan, bro, dude's got talent, dude. Amazing fucking hooks, bro. But the dude loves throwing that shit, bro. Like it's like, dude, fucking mix up your combinations a little bit. And he likes leaving his damn chin exposed, if anything, bro. Rolly figured him out, used a little bit of fucking data prior to when he lost, bro, using Gervonta Davis's fucking game plan, bro. And he ended up smoking fucking doggone Ryan Garcia. Don't get me wrong, man. Ryan Garcia could be the next Oscar de la Hoya, bro. Kid is marketable. He's a good-looking kid, bro. Very eloquent, man. If anything, kid came out on fresh and fit, bro. Ladies love the guy, man. Dude, he's just got to put his damn heart in the training, dog. But, dude, all that fucking, those 2 days alone, man, were shit, bro. Were shit fucking boxing matches, if anything, bro. Now, Canelo, on the other hand, bro, look, man. Canelo has got a lot of talent, bro. I just never liked the Reynosos, bro. And you guys are like, who the fuck are the Reynosos? The Reynosos are the guys that train Canelo, bro. Canelo has got fucking bricks for feet, bro. I love his style. He's got complex punching styles, bro. Makes a great counter puncher, bro. And he's also an aggressive fucking boxer puncher, if anything, dude. Complex combinations and everything else, bro. But the dude cannot fucking close distance to fucking save his life. And he won't fucking jab, man. He will not jab at all, bro. I mean, he jabbed a couple times in that last fight, bro. But because he had to. The Cuban was running left and right, man. William Skull. Now, I get it. Boxing's a sweet science. I agree with you 110%. There is some fire fucking Cuban fighters out there, man. Like Erenzi Lara, bro. That guy's great, bro. But, dude, come on, bro. Skull, if anything, that's what happens when you cherry pick your opponents. Now, in other news, of course, it did get confirmed that Crawford will be fighting Canelo on September 16th or around that time frame, bro. Let's see what date that will be. September 16th, 16 de septiembre. September 16th. So I'm assuming, yeah, they'll probably fight on the 18th, or they'll probably, no, that's October. My bad, son. My bad. September 16th falls on a fucking Tuesday, bro. So I'm assuming they'll fight on the 13th, bro, or on the 20th. And it'll probably be the 13th when they fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people are like, will Terrence Crawford pick apart fucking Canelo? There's mixed reviews about that shit. We all know that fucking Terrence Crawford came up from 154, bro, to fight fucking, well, he came up to 154. You know what I'm saying? And he's originally a 140-pounder, which is a conventional light welterweight. He went up to fucking welterweight at 147, did a kick-ass job, did a wonderful fucking number on fucking Errol Spence, if anything like that, bro. I got to give it to Crawford, man. Dude's got fucking boxing IQ. But he's going to go up 2 weight divisions from 154 all the way up to 168, homie. That is 2 whole fucking weight divisions, man. And that is a significant difference, dude. Canelo will probably come in weighing at least maybe 190 or 195 come fight night, bro. Has Terrence Crawford reached those weights? I don't know if he ever has. Now, the thing about Canelo, bro, the dude does throw complex combinations, but he does tend to gas at the 7th round, bro, give or take. Ballpark. If you watch his fights. Canelo's also very good with his head movement. I'm sure you guys have seen that. He does a fucking beautiful reel when you end up fucking jabbing him or crossing him or fucking hooking him. Dude has beautiful fucking head movement. But if you watch replays of Canelo's fights, it's very evident, man. It's very fucking evident, bro, that the dude starts gassing 1 or 2 rounds after that, dude. So I think if Terrence Crawford can survive the first 7 rounds, utilizing his boxing IQ, bro, he can end up outboxing and out-IQing Canelo by the 12th round, man, if anything. So that's just my fucking opinion on a little bit of boxing, bro, because I'm also a big-time boxing fan, monkeys. Let us move back into crypto after I answer some of your comments, bro. Art Angelo Suave, he could be the next Oscar, but Oscar was well into his career before his personal life fell apart. Ryan is having the same issues before his prime. Yeah, I concur, man. Concur. What's up, Moonpill Rational Optics, man? How's it going, amigo? We got my, hey, welcome to the channel, Fane Capital. Who should I put 10K on? You mean what you should put 10K on? Is that what you mean, bro? Well, none of this stuff is financial advice, bro. Any data that I give you, cats, is only for instructional purposes only, man, and entertainment purposes. Now, let's see. Terrence was noticeably bigger during their face-off. Crawford also was a high-level wrestler before focusing on boxing. Okay, I didn't know that, man. Canelo won't be able to manhandle him. Could be the opposite that happens. Oh, man. Okay, I see what you're saying, man. Who you should put De Niro on, bro, as far as the fight goes, dude. I think if you want to make some bank, bro, Terrence would probably be your fucking best bet if you want to make some De Niro on that fight. Now, my question is, are they going to fight in Vegas? I wonder if the fight's going to be up in fucking Saudi Arabia again or fucking the UAE and Dubai and shit. I'm hoping it's in Vegas, dog. I'm saying? Now, if anything, it's mostly Mexicans that end up buying pay-per-view, bro. Now, nevertheless, bro, there was 3 fights in 3 days, and that was, I think we had Garcia on fucking Friday, Canelo on Saturday, and we had Inoue on Sunday, bro. And Inoue had fucking ended up doing the best, bro, out of all fucking 3 shows, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, thank you, bro. Thank you, homie. All right. Let us meme out a little bit, man. Let us meme out a little bit. Let's see what Tate has to say. Let's see what knowledge Tate can drop. He's Andrew Tate.
I like the girl who goes, I can't drive, I'm a girl. Yes, right. That's wifey.
I'm actually a good driver. Actually.
Second she crashes, it wasn't my fault. The tree just grew.
This guy said, give me a hard username. My name is Juan. And the comments are somebody said 1,000 pounds. I can't even say it. 1,000 pounds.
Uno más. And that's pretty much, man, how the crypto market's been feeling if you're mostly holding fucking altcoins, if anything, dude. I'm saying. Oh my gosh, dude. I got one more meme for you cats. Well, you know what? I got one more meme for you cats, man. Let me pull this sucker up, bro. Vamos a ver. Where's the next meme at? Let me pull this sucker up for you cats. Here we go, son. Here we go. I think we're good. Let's drop this shit. Boom.
Starts with nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Yes, it does.
Nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Yes, there are other words that start with N and end in G.
But nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Yes, there is. There are other words that start with N and end in G.
Nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Just because you keep repeating it doesn't mean it's going to be true. There are tons of words that start with N and end in G, okay?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm listening.
Nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Yes, I heard you, but that is not true, okay? It's not true.
Nothing starts with N and ends in G.
A lot of words start with N and end in G. okay? There's a lot of them.
Nothing starts with N and ends in G.
Yes, there is. There are tons of words that start with N and end in G.
But nothing starts with N and ends in G.
No.
All right, man. Enough with the fucking memes, bro. Enough with the fucking memes, dude. All right. So, since we did cover fucking Solana, bro, let's check out a meme coin that Miguel was in, bro. But nevertheless, bro, it's turning into a great value. I would just fucking take a little bit of fucking I would play it safe, man, with this coin. Of course, we're talking about fat token, bro, or fat N season. User symbol, the $sign FAAT, homie. Current value is at about 51% of a penny, bro. You could clearly see, man, we're already on day 21 of its 20-day cycle. The question is, will today end up dumping below the average rate of about 45.25? We did get a wick down that low. And I did mention to you, cats, that I was expecting this coin to at least get to this fair value gap where there was an overlap. And that's exactly where it went to. Now, do we have support on the weekly? Let's check this sucker out, son. Of course, this is relatively new, man. There is a little bit of room to dump, man. Within the weekly fair value gap, it could possibly come down here to about 22% of a penny, bro. It depends which way Solana goes, man. If Solana's starting a new 60-day or 20-day cycle, bro, this could end up reversing pretty damn strong. One thing I do like about these guys, bro, they do end up doing a lot of fucking marketing, if anything. Let me see if I can pull up some of their videos, bro. Let's see. Check this out. Let me show you one of their videos, bro. These guys are fucking funny as hell, bro. And they're always marketing the shit out of their meme coin, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yippee, it's finally here. My very own Bunny Bot. Built by Fat Nigga Tech Industries. She's loyal, thick, and USB-C compatible. She laughs at all my jokes.
You are so funny, nigga.
I love you so much, Bunny Bot. She don't nag, she recalibrates. And when I'm feeling down, she hit me with a double palm gut massage. I brought Bunny Bot to dinner with my mom. Didn't go well. She just don't get it. Bunny Bot understands me. The world ended a while ago after the Fat Nigga Robot Wars. But love stayed alive. They took the world, but they couldn't take the fold.
And, dude, the marketing...
Yippee, it's finally here.
The marketing these cats do, bro, is fucking amazing, if anything, dude. And I think the memes will continue running hard. This coin does have potential, man. Of course. Play it safe, bro. Don't fucking end up fucking jumping completely all in that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But going back to that chart, let's check out that chart, man. Oops. Going back to that chart, man. If we go back to the daily on this bad boy, bro. Bill Williams, let me turn off the alligator. Let me turn off the alligator. Let me turn off the freckle so we can slowly look at the Bollinger Bands and check this out, man. Bollinger Bands is saying that we could possibly go down here, man, to about 43% of a penny, bro. But I think we'll probably end up laying here within this fair value gap overlap in this area here, possibly 48.25 if we don't end up dumping bigger, man. I will have to contact my homie fucking Twinksters, man, so we can run some fucking on-chain analysis on this bad boy, bro. See what the deal is. See if there's a lot more massive dumping. Maybe I can run it on Bubble Map, see what the details are, man. Maybe it's just one major wallet that's dumping, bro. I did remember it got up to about, what, 15 million market cap, if anything, bro. So that's a 3x if it can end up happening. If you were to drop $100 right now, man, into fucking fat token, you get about, what, 19,512 fucking tokens, if anything, bro. And we did have a recent break of structure down here. Let's have put this sucker here. In this area aquí. At about 72, well, oops, that's not completely straight. Right there, about 72.30, give or take, ballpark, bro. We did have a break of structure there, man. Now, will it end up reversing, bro? I would wait to see, cats, before I would even DCA. If it comes into this zone right here, man, of about 47.91, into this fair value gap overlap, I'd possibly throw in maybe, let's say you got For me, not this is not financial advice, monkeys. So I would do like, I don't know, man. Let's say you got $400. I would do 100. You know what I'm saying? Throw it into this area right here, bro. And if it ends up reversing, bro, cool. You end up freaking DCAing in a little bit more, bro, especially before we go back to its recent freaking resistance point, which would be here at about 73% of a penny. And dude, then fucking sky's the limit. I do think Bitcoin should start running soon, bro, especially if we're starting a new 60-day cycle. Now let's take into account if the 60-day cycle is the way that we currently have it measured, not the way of the theory that we're talking about, that we may be on day number 30 of its fucking 60-day cycle. You know what I'm saying? Food for thought, monkeys. Now, piece of kit I wanted to show you cats, man. You guys know that I'm a mother freaking gun nut, bro. I love my freaking suppressors. Got a new piece of kit right here, man. This is from Huxworks. This is their box. Huxworks, bro. And this is the Flow 556K FDE. This is a suppressor, man. Of course, you do have to get this registered with the ATF. Do not be holding on to these things, bro. You can hold on to them, but like, dude, don't fucking take it out of the gun shop or anything like that, man, because they will kick down your door, bro, and get you arrested. But this is a fabulous suppressor, man. This is a great suppressor to put in your rifle. You're like, what the hell are all those ports there, man? So basically, whenever you end up discharging your rifle, so if you put it at the end of your freaking rifle back here, bro, and you end up shooting this, gases flow through the front. You don't end up getting a lot of gas blow back in the eye. A lot of people think, oh, cool, I can just run suppressor and it'll be cool. Nah, homie. That shit stings your eyes, bro. It stings your freaking eyes because you get a lot of gas blowback. And that was a common problem, bro, that I always had with suppressors. Not only that, your rifle ends up getting dirtier, bro, and you have to clean it more often for the reason being that you end up getting a lot of that fucking carbon blowback. But those ports in the front, man, blow all that shit to the front, homie. And that's a badass thing about the suppressor, man. Again, this is called the Huxworks Flow 556K, bro. Recommend it. Highly recommend it, man. It is a good suppressor. I've ran a couple of these, bro. They're a lot of fun to shoot, man. And the badass thing, man, you don't end up have to fucking, you don't have to clean your rifle as much. Of course, you still have to clean your rifle. Now, if you're running an AK-74, man, you're good, homie. Don't be running a AK-47 off this shit, bro, because, dude, I mean, the port's not big enough. So this is for a 5.56, bro. It can handle the 74 round, but not so much the 5.56. All right. Moving forward, monkeys. Moving forward. What else we got, man? Let's see a little bit of Sui action, man. Let's see which way Sui's going, son. Vamos a ver con Sui. I know you cats are bullish on fucking Sui, bro, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Sui. Here we go. Now, Sui, on the other hand, man, you can see that it's done pretty well over the past couple or the past week or so. Let's take a measurement. In the past fucking 23 days, it's been doing a fabulous fucking job, if anything, bro. It does seem, I would assume, that the cycle low on this bad boy was here on day 23, bro. Even though we did end up going lower, the following day, we did end up pumping to the upside, which would give it a day 2 cycle high, man, if we are correctly running on these 20-day cycles. If I measure this correctly, and my count is correct, bro, we should be at day numero 7, bro, of its new 20-day cycle, if anything, bro. So if this is a bullish cycle we are coming up on, I'm expecting Sui to start running to the upside and possibly give us a right translated cycle, if anything, bro. But we do need to beat this area of about $3.87. Now, I would hope, bro, that Sui does manage to come back down here, bro, into these fair value gap zones. If we do end up dumping hard, bro, let's say it does a left translated 20-day cycle, we could possibly come into this area of about $2.56, but that would be a battle to the downside. Of course, you guys can see the green line, red line, and blue line indicate the Bill Williams alligator, and of course, the mouth is open, which indicating that it's chopping to the top side, bro. And last fucking fractal we did get was the top side as well, which is above this red fucking line right here, bro, which indicates that we'll probably end up getting another one. As for Bollinger Bands, how far can we run with Bollinger Bands, dude? As for this shit, bro, we could even run all the way up over here, man, to about $4.18, homie. I think Sui's got a lot of potential, bro. I'm glad I DCA'd into this fucking token, bro. I swapped out some of my ETH for it, bro. I was just not happy, man, of the only options they had for wallets because I did not like the idea of leaving it on Coinbase. Let's check it out on the weekly, son. Let's see what Sui has to say on the weekly. Now, here on the weekly, man, you could see that we're battling a little bit of resistance, man, right here on the neck from these two fucking candles right here, man. So we will need to compromise these two, bro, and close above it by the end of tomorrow, 7 p.m. If we get above these by tomorrow, 7 p.m., bro, we should be fucking solid, especially here on the weekly. That means we'll probably continue running to the upside. If not, that's okay, man. We get a badass buying opportunity to the downside. They do have support here at approximately $2.99 here on the weekly. If I bring up my fucking drawings right here, bro, it'll be evident. And then it'll be evident in all my other drawings will pop up, bro. Look real convoluted. Also, I would do it for you cats. You can see right there. You know what I'm saying? So let's take this fucking trend line here. Boom. Put it under this area here, bro. And that is an area that we do have weekly support. And let's put it on the right side. This is weekly support, bro. So I mean, if it does come down here, bro, this should hold up pretty damn well unless we end up dipping halfway into this area, which I mentioned at about $2.55. Keep your fingers crossed, man. I do want to see more of a dump on SUI, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want to get a little bit more SUI, if anything, man. Was waiting for the SUI unlocks and Jerome's next meeting before considering DCing. Now, who was it, man? Somebody was talking about that as of recent, that SUI was going to have, I don't know if it was DCC or Twinkie, bro. They're talking about that shit, man. That SUI was expecting a huge unlock inbound, bro. And Solana should be having another one as well. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of tokens should be coming back out on the market, bro. Getting distributed back out on the market, which of course will make the value dump a little bit better, which is okay, man. I could get a little bit more SUI if anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, which token we got next, man? Let us move over into fucking Hex. See what Hex has to say. Boom, son. Now, Hex, dude, look at this shit. I don't know, bro, if this pump we did get, you see this giant candle right here, bro? How much did it fucking end up pumping up? From the bottom all the way to 7 p.m., you're talking about 19% today. I wonder if it was because of Richard Hart's tweet, bro. I wonder if it was because of that. But look, dog, thing about it too, man, is Hex just recently got a fractal to the downside, and it's below the Bill Williams indicator, man, the red line. Currently, we are at about day 37 of its 60-day cycle. And you can see that we did get a cycle high of about day 19. In order for Hex to get above its recent cycle high, we would need to end up pumping about, what's that, man? About 25% in order for us to establish a new fucking 60-day cycle high, if anything. And we could end up changing this to a new day. Let's see how Richard Hart's video does, man. Let's see how it ends up fucking doing, dude. See if it ends up pumping up the market. If you got FOMO because of the video Richard's going to drop, bro, and you got 100, I mean, not financial advice, cats. I have to repeat that over and over again. You got $200, man. Dude, do 100. Wait to see if the market dumps afterwards, bro. After he does his video, bro, because they tend to do that, bro. Whenever bullish events happen like that, bro, people end up fucking dumping on the good news. So if you were to drop $100 on Hex right now, that would be about approximately 17,000 tokens. If you were to do $1,000, it's 170,000 tokens, bro. That's what I'm seeing on this. Let's see what it's indicating on the second standard deviation for its Bollinger Bands. The chingado tengo, bro. Where's my BBs? My Bollinger Bands. And you can see that we do have the 20-day or the 20-period moving average here acting as an area of resistance at about 64% of a penny. Currently, we're at about 60% of a penny, give or take. And we do have a break of structure here on the weekly. We would need to compromise at about 65% of a penny, homie. So, and currently, we did come down to that second standard deviation on the Bollinger Bands, bro, at about 48% of a penny, bro. Could we revisit that? Keep your fingers crossed. I'm hoping we do, so we can end up getting a little bit more Hex before we start running hardcore into the bull run monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brookshire Meats on X, bro. I love your fucking thumbnail, bro. That's gangster, bro. That's gangster. That's EHEX is the move. Why pay 3x the price for the same token, man? Well, yeah, I concur with you, man. I concur with you. I actually was of the theory that EHEX was actually the buy because it's easier to onboard. But take into account, what if Richard starts shitting on EHEX again? So if you're really convicted on EHEX, a good play, not financial advice, man, would be, let's say you're more convicted on EHEX than fucking PHEX, bro. One thing you can do, bro, you can do 60-40. I'm saying of whatever you want to DCA. It's the same token, so do 60-40, homie. Even though they are technically the same thing, bro, but on different chains, they do have different price values, man. So if you're more convicted on EHEX, 60-40 wouldn't be a bad way to fucking go about it, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, monkeys. Yeah, I concur, Brookshire. I concur, man. I concur 110%, man. Oh, well, I can't leave you cats without the last fragrance of the day, man. And that is, dude, Art. This is one of my favorite fucking brands, man. Fucking Amouage. This is an Arabic brand, if anything, bro. This shit is fire. This is one of their favorite frags, bro, especially during the high heat, bro. As we approach the summer. Oops. And this fragrance is called Amouage Beach Hut Man. Certified banger, son, bro. I've gotten a shitload of compliments of this one, bro. Shitload of compliments of this one, bro. Let me check the notes on this bad boy, man. I wish I could remember all the notes on all my fragrances. Fragrantica. But be advised, cats, it is not a very affordable fragrance, if anything, man. It's a Beach Hut Man. Love this fucking fragrance, bro. One of my favorites, bro. Definitely a niche fragrance, bro. And it's not super duper cheap, man. Here it is, Beach Hut Man. Here we go. And this is it right here, man. Main accords are green, woody, aromatic, earthy, mossy, fresh, and spicy, dude. I do love this fragrance, bro. It is hands down one of my favorites, bro. One of my favorite niche fragrances, if anything, bro. But again, as stated, monkeys, it is not a cheap buy. It is expensive, bro. It is I think it ran me for about what, man? About $280, bro. I got it on Joma Shop. Oh man, this smells fucking amazing, dude. Can't go wrong with this one, man. Especially in high heat environments, bro. And it's rocking that magnetic cap. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites, bro. Beach Hut Man. Guys, check it out, bro. Definitely. Oh my gosh. It smells fucking amazing, dude. One of my favorite ones, bro. It is a strong fragrance, though, cats. It's almost fucking beast mode, if anything, bro. It's borderline beast mode, homie. Amouage is a smell of old chic money, bro. Only heavyweights know. Yeah, man. This is definitely one of the niche fragrances, monkeys. Do me a favor, cats. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You can find me here on YouTube, US Crypto _Boogie. You can find me on Instagram, US Crypto _Boogie. Same thing on Twitter, man, or X, US Crypto _Boogie. If you want to catch me on Rumble, it's just Crypto _Boogie, man. Like the video, drop a comment at the bottom, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Try to get me to 500, bro. I've already over fucking 300 videos. Of course, my first channel got nuked. So currently I'm at about maybe what, 125 videos, somewhere around there, give or take. Oh, a little bit more alpha. $280 on sale. Even the sale price will break the bank. Yeah, man. Hey, man, this fragrance is fucking fire. This fragrance is fire, monkeys. All right. Hoping you guys liked today's show. And I will try to be back here on Thursday. I got to talk to Twinkster, see if we're going to end up doing fucking a little bit of doggone tacos and kimchi, if anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping we do. We do some tacos and kimchi. I know you monkeys like that shit, bro. That would be fucking fire. Twinkie fucking rocks. Do a little bit deeper dive into motherfucking FAAT, bro. I think that would be a good fucking setup for anything, if anything, bro. All right, monkeys. Catch you monkeys on the flip side.